So these are my probiotics, right? And one of the things that I want to talk about, I know I mentioned this actually in one of my earlier videos, but this was basically kind of like my big epiphany, if you will. When I realized that I had like gut issues and all these things. This is pineapple, and you can see that pineapple. If you go back to the day that I made the probiotics the first time, that was back in like June or July. I can't remember exactly. It's been a couple of months, but you can see the pineapple still looks practically the same. It's not really going rotten, and that's because there's probiotics in here, and probiotics basically preserve food, right? That's what they actually do. There are food preservatives, and just like they preserve food, they preserve our gut. So one of the things that I talked about in one of my earlier videos was that I think of your gut as a porous material, like a wooden spoon. So if you're ever, in a brewery setting, the way that it works is if you ever have a spoiled batch of beer, anything that is porous, like wood, that gets contaminated. You have to basically throw it away because what it means is that there's bad bacteria, wild yeast, or something. And so if you're trying to brew beer, that material is going to infect the next batch of beer. And so the only thing that you can actually salvage is non-porous material like glass, right? And that's why I use glass for pretty much everything that is liquid. But in the case of our guts, if you have gut issues and things like that, when I thought, when I started to learn about my problems that I had yeast overgrowth, like yeast candida, albicans, and all these other things, what I realized what that meant, leaky gut